Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Ninja Boy. In the last episode, we made our way back to Horizon Gate after we learned from BB Vertigo that we need the Fire Punch if we want to beat our evil clones. Well, we faced Rick, we beat him, we got the Fire Punch, and now it's time to head back to Future World. We need to go back to Athletown. Now, this part is actually completely optional. I did not know this. There is another thing you can do, and if you go back to Athletown, you'll figure out what it is. But if you already know what it is, you don't have to go back to Athletown to find out what it is. You can do it immediately after you get the Fire Sword. Not the Fire Sword, the Fire Punch. And it just makes this one return trip to Athletown at the very least completely optional. You don't have to do this. You can do the second trip out from Athletown to where you need to go for the next bit as soon as you get the Fire Punch. So you can do the second bit after you do the first bit, is what I'm trying to say here. And this never fails to drive me insane. Just because of that, yeah, I keep thinking I'm going to, you know, fall into the pit and get sent back to the beginning, but for some reason I never do. And I'm glad that it works that way, because I really don't want to do any of this again. Although, to be fair, I should probably use the dragon egg the next time I do this. Because that guy on that last platform is going to catch me out no matter what. I mean, I can afford to use a dragon egg. It's only 25. It's only 25 cents. Anyway, do I need items? It's been a while. Okay, I don't need sweet buns. I don't know why I'm buying the meat, but I haven't used one in forever. Don't need any boo bombs. Don't need any dragon eggs. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and take the subway again. And this is the first of two trips I'm making all the way back to Athletown. Unless I level up anytime during the second run. I'll be cutting out that second run entirely. The only time you'll ever see any part of the second run to Athletown is when I level up. Other than that, you won't see me go through this whole path from Computown to Athletown ever again. Because I'm pretty sure you're all tired of the backtracking. I know I am. But at least the enemies here, aside from one of the battles, are pretty good. And I can handle them. The only one that drives me nuts is the shell guys on wheels who charge back and forth across the screen. Those guys are good in earlier battles, not so good here. So if I see them, I'm going to run away from them from now on. Also, you have to walk off the sides to get off the top of the cars. And this is the magic distance that I wanted. That's good. Oh wait, no it's not. Now they're doing it again. Maybe if I were to try it now. Okay, they're clearly falling into the pit at this point. Doesn't matter now, we got rid of all these guys. And we got the snails again. I always like finding the snails. You can just take them down just immediately. Just like that. And that was quick. I gladly take these guys on camera though, because they're really not that much of a nuisance. Especially with the strength levels that I've got. Also, I'm under the impression that the maximum level you can have is 50. Because that's when all of your health bars will be white, and you'll have the maximum NP of 200. Which can really help with some of the enemy battles later in the game. Finally, the RNG let up for once. And we were able to hear more of that music. Not for long though, we got these guys showing up again. Now where are they? There they are. And now I just need one more. And if this guy would not be near me, that would be great. At least I'm getting a lot of experience out of the deal. And these guys again. I don't even know why I equipped the sword against these guys anymore. I don't even know if I'm doing it right now. I know I'm not doing it now. I don't know if I did it in past battles, but you don't really need the sword for these guys. And here we are, back in Athletown. I almost want to call it Athletown, but that's not the name. Anyway, we're going to go to the inn first, and then we are going to go down into the sewers. Okay, here we go. We can't let Clone Jack and Ryu go around and do evil things. We can't let fake Jack and Ryu go around and do evil things. Who are you? Show us your real nature. Who are you? Show us your real nature. This is a waste of time. Use Kung Fu to finish it up. This is a waste of time. Use Kung Fu to finish it up. And now, for the battle that kind of redefines hitting yourself, or the stop hitting yourself joke. First of all, we need to use Hypervision for the first time in a long time, because the red guys are going to be invisible. Second of all, we need to equip the Feather Sword. I'm not even using the Fire Punch for this. Forget it. And 3, use the Decoy. Now, the blue guys have this thing that goes on where they can crane their neck out, and when they do that, ow! When they crane their neck out, they're invulnerable to attack. Unless you hit them with a miracle kick or something. And I need to use the decoy again. Oh, they're still gonna go for it. That's neat. Well, this will make my life a little bit easier. I believe you only need to beat 4 of these guys, but they can still be a pain, because not only do the blue guys do the neck thing, the evil Ryus do the neck thing, but the evil Jacks, well, they kind of throw their heads and they kind of fly around and, latch onto you and explode. Kind of like those wolf enemies from the road north of Fairyland. And not a lot of experience. Okay amount of gold. I'd rather not even fight them because they're more trouble than they're worth. There are easier battles with more experience and sen rewarded for when you do beat those. You can't bait us with that. You guys are no good. Oh no! Fire Punch doesn't work on them. Why do you think I never used it? A strong electric weapon could jam their computers. First, let's talk to Dr. Justice. So, we have to go back to Kingland. Do I need to use anything? I don't think I need to use anything. No. This game, sometimes. Okay. We are now going to take the subway back to Athletown. And as I take this relaxing ride and wait for RNG to kick in, I'm going to have a nice cold sip of tea. Okay. Football guys. As opposed to Koopa football players. I still remember that Super Mario World animated cartoon. I mean, who doesn't remember it from 2008? But anyway. There we go. We got one more enemy taken down. So yeah, I'm still gonna keep these battles in. Because, again, they're alright. Maybe I'll keep the second trip. Blah. Maybe I'll still keep the second trip, or rather the third trip, the third necessary trip to Athletown Inn. Just to drill home the point of what it's like to do things like go to level 35, like I just did right there. I mean, these battles are pleasant, save for one. Also, some people say the swords are useless, some say the fists are useless. I'm more of the camp that the fist is kind of useless, but then again, I haven't really used it a whole bunch. And I'm finding it a lot easier to destroy enemies with the sword anyway, and I quickly got used to it. Both feel kind of clunky, but you do get used to them. Even though the sword combat is a little clunkier than it should be, because, again, the whole distance thing. Like, if you're too close, you just knock the enemy back. And sometimes you do want to do that, other times you don't. I find myself using it. So it's 50-50 for me. Sometimes I do want to knock them away. Other times I actually do want to get the multiple hits in. And we are not entertaining this. Not after last video, we're not. We are not entertaining that. Don't tell me it's the same enemies. It's the same guys. And chances of running still feel kind of 50-50. No! Do not want. I mean, they're an okay battle, but not on the subway cars. Okay. I can just rest at Kingland. And let's go ahead and ride the thing here back to Kingland. Thankfully, both are equal distances away from each other. And am I even in the... Okay, there I am. I knew I should have went south a little bit. But anyway, here we are in Kingsland, or Kingland. And we need to talk to Dr. Justice to get the Thunder Sword. You don't have to do the clone battle before getting this. You can get this immediately after getting the Fire Punch, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Dr. Justice, please make us a weapon for a lightning war. You are asking a lot this time, aren't you? Hang on. Ta-da! The most powerful sword on the earth, the Thunder Sword, which generates lightning like thunder to destroy enemies. Alright, now we can destroy your clones. And it's there just to act as a plot wall. It doesn't really feel that much more powerful than the Feather Sword, in all honesty. It's really just an instant plot wall and nothing more. And here we are again. We're going to see... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. For a minute there, I thought I messed it up really, really badly, but nope, we didn't. And I'll gladly take that health boost. That's really nice. I forgot, when you level up, your health doesn't refill any, and neither do your NP. Which is a shame, because this game tends to go against the usual RPG doctrine for some reason. And I would like to get off this wall. Okay. Now I need to remember what part of this it is. Yeah, it's definitely going to be this part. Let's go ahead and use a dragon egg. Let's just take a ride on the dragon. That didn't work? Well... okay, it didn't work like I wanted to. Again, experimenting with things on camera. It's a thing. It is really a thing. And I can't hit that for some reason. I thought I could. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and try that again. And it's a good thing that I'm hitting the P blocks for pot stickers, because that's how I'm getting all of my health back. I may have to use 2 dragon eggs just to be safe, because that dragon egg did not last as long as I expected it to, and the distance for that was a little greater than I thought it would be. So let's go ahead, use a dragon egg. We're gonna wait right here. And then we're gonna use another one. It pays to have all these dragon eggs. There we go. That was a little tougher than it should have been. But I will see you guys back at Athletown. I wanted to cut that. I only get one battle. What the heck? Well, looks like I'm gonna have to leave all that in. Alright. Time to try this battle again. For the second and last time. Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably buy items too, because I use dragon eggs. Wow, I am definitely getting close to, what is it? 100,000 sen. I'm almost at 75,000. That's really good. But anyway, let's go back to the sewers and try this again. We can't let Clone Jack and Ryu go around and do evil things. We can't let Fake Jack and Ryu go around and do evil things. Who are you? Show us your real nature. Who are you? Show us your real nature. This is a waste of time. Use Kung Fu to finish it up. This is a waste of time. Use Kung Fu to finish it up. And now we gotta do this battle again. Thankfully, we're a level higher, though this should be a little better. Right, Hypervision. I'm gonna let these guys start coming in. Get the Sunder Sword, and then get the decoy out. Alright, they're going for it. Okay. Ow. Oh boy. There we go. We need to use a decoy again. I thought maybe I would stand a chance now, but that's not the case. And yeah, that battle really did just redefine the term stop hitting yourself. Again, experience point gain isn't really that great here. The Sunder Sword jammed their computers and destroyed Clone Jack and Ryu. And yeah, that does have a definite ending. It is possible to accidentally skip that entire piece of music there that you probably only hear one time. But we have done what we needed to do to get into the sewers, because those are the sewers. And we're going to tackle those in the next video. Join me next time where we go into the Athletown sewers and see who or what is creating all of these Jack and Ryu clones and giving us a very, very hard time. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!